Hi, I'm Brian Meyer, manager for Centerstone's Finding Home Health and Community and Centerstone's Emerge program. Finding Home Health and Community, we serve homeless individuals in 8 Indiana counties. So we work with them on identifying and securing permanent housing opportunities. We work with them on the basic life skills, that someone would need to master in order to be successful long-term in housing. Of course, we address their serious mental illness needs on those individuals that have those addiction issues. We work with them over a 9-month period. Currently, this looks a lot different nowadays because we are doing most of our work via telephone or video, which is difficult with this population. Fortunately, we do have a large population in our program that we do have housed, so that makes it a little easier. But the folks that are unhoused, we're working with the shelters. They've been pretty cooperative about setting things up so that we can communicate. There are instances, few and far between, where my folks are still going out in the community to meet with somebody in an emergency situation. In the Emerge program, we work with adult offenders transitioning from incarceration back into their communities. We work with them on all those kind of barriers that you would expect someone who has faced a long period of incarceration would face as they come back into the community. So reconnecting with families, employment issues, housing issues. Our primary focus is always their recovery, because these individuals do have to be identified as someone that's had a history of substance use issues. That looks different as well nowadays. We don't have access to the prisons and the jails that we did prior to this situation, because they closed those down to non-correctional employees. One of our biggest priorities right now during this is making sure that the folks we're working with have the information they need to stay healthy. Because many times these folks don't watch the news all the time like we do, or maybe they don't have access to, a lot of the announcements that are being made. So we're making sure that the messaging is getting through to them, and we're preparing them for, how different these next few weeks may look for them. We're not going to have a lot of those person-to-person encounters. A lot of it's going to be video, phone conversations, sometimes even just texting if that's the best we can do. But our primary goal is to maintain, our relationships with these folks, because that's the important piece in all of this. When we're doing that work, is the relationships that have developed between my teams and their clients. And we don't want a period of inactivity to occur, or a period where there's been no contact and those relationships suffer because of that. So we might not be able to do a lot of the things that we were doing before, but we can certainly continue to grow our relationships so that we can pick up where we left off and not have to start all over again. Then on new clients, we're still taking referrals. So, anybody that we receive a referral on, we're still making contact with them, telling them about the program, telling them the ways that we want to be able to help them, and identifying ways that we can begin work with them right now and not waiting until we're, back into a situation where we can go out in the communities and meet with them in person. We are facing some difficult days, but I know that we as a country will come out stronger on the other side. Meanwhile, Centerstone continues to be committed to providing life-changing services to the most vulnerable populations in our communities. We are here when you need us.